Okay, I don't know who needs to hear this tonight, but for those of you who've been under a rock all day, I feel like I have to reveal the big news. Swindon Town are fucking massive. It's just what we do. It's just what we do. It's what we do all day, every day. Let's put that up there so everyone can see it, for everyone to enjoy. Swindon Town are fucking massive. Anyway, hi guys. Liam, we are on our way to the third round, and indeed Wembley. I'm good, except my voice, as you can probably tell, is a mess. So that's going to be fun. It was a fantastic result. We absolutely smashed them. We should have put 6 past them, possibly even 10. We were absolutely all over them. We'll give that a second to reload. It will get there, and then we'll have a proper working background, I promise. It's just taking a moment. It's having a moment. It's enjoying itself too much. It'll get there. I don't know how Bowden missed an open goal. Hey Kit, welcome to the chat. I will never, if I live to be a million years old, if I was to live to be a million years old, I would never be able to tell you how Billy Bowden missed an open goal from 9 feet out. There isn't a Carl Lafferty jump scaring coming. I'm just trying to make sure the stream looks as I want it to. It's having a moment for some reason. Let's try and force it to reload the background, shall we? If we're lucky. If we're lucky, it'll get there. And if we're unlucky, it won't. It'll be fine. We'll get there. We'll get there. It'll be fine. There we go. Just making sure we are celebrating the big news. And Swindon Town are absolutely massive. And we are going to the third round of the FA Cup, having absolutely smashed Bolton. Frankly, we let them off. My throat is sore, very sore. I have already called it. I've called it, Liam. I've called the third round draw. You can mark my words on this. Everton away. We're getting Everton away. We are going to the new Everton Stadium. Everton away is our destiny. And we're all going drinking with Limo. So it was already me and Lee had this conversation like 3 weeks ago. We're getting Everton in the third round away, and we're going on a Limo pub tour around Scousland. It's the way forward. So that's just my prediction. In fact, not even a prediction, it is a spoiler. It'll be alright. You'll be fine. I can't do Scouse. Not with my voice barely holding up as it. I'm struggling so much. Struggling so much. I was sat here whilst I was thinking, I've had like 5 cups of tea since I've been back trying to get my voice to work properly. And my mum called. And we had to resort to texting because she could not. She couldn't understand a word I was saying. Like, my voice is only barely back now. It's certainly not as flexible as to be able to do accents right now. Barely do my own. Right, we are playing Hales Owen next. The plan for the stream, because I wasn't, as you guys know, planning on streaming tonight. I was supposed to be over to my mum's, but she's not feeling terribly well, so I'm going to go see her tomorrow when hopefully she feels a bit more up to, doing stuff. So I wasn't planning on streaming. My plan of tonight is, effectively, I am going to stream for as long as I can until my voice hurts too much to carry on doing it. So it could be 3 hours, it could be 20 minutes. I have no idea how long my voice is going to be able to actually make noises for, because I was screaming today. So, absolutely wild one. Absolutely wild one. Don't think I've seen Swindon play that well in forever. In fact, I can tell you the last time I saw Swindon play that well, and this is such a rare one, but I can tell you exactly when I last saw Swindon Town play this well. Let me bring it up. Because I will never, ever, ever forget this day. Although possibly, it has to be said, possibly not for the right reasons. But I will never forget this day. Let's do video. Let's do video. Because we have the interwebs. This was the last time I saw us play this well. We'll even have some noise on, why not? This was the last time I saw us play this well. And this game was one of the saddest days of my life as a football fan, but one of the best performances I've ever seen from a football team. I don't know if you remember what happened on this day that wasn't this game. This game was incredible. We played so well. Like, we battered them. Gotta love footage from 20 years ago. It just looks like it's filmed on a potato. But it was alright. Wednesday scored first. We kept calm. We relaxed. We did what we do. We chilled out. We had a good time. It was okay. Opening day of the season this was. 2003-2004. Opening day of the season. And then we worried a bit more. Because, you know, that's what we do. That's what we do. Great day. Great game. It was fine. We were just happy to be there playing Sheffield Wednesday. And this team, in truth, on paper was terrible. But this performance was world class. It was absolutely phenomenal the entire time. We played like prime Brazil the entire game. Sammy Igo, little Sammy Igo, tiniest man in football, just does what he does. Somehow it looks better from what I'm seeing on Twitch than it does from what I've got on my screen. Figure that out, no one ever will. But that's fine. But this was the last performance of this quality I remember. And just stuff. Just my brain, no words. We were in League... What? This might have been League One. Yeah, it would have been League One, because we haven't been in the second tier since the year 2001. So at this point, we're 2-0 down. Right? We're 2-0 down, and you never know, if this footage wasn't grainier than something from the 1920s filmed on a friggin' piano, you might even be able to see me in the crowd, because I can tell you where I was sat this day. That's how big a game this was, that I can tell you where I was sat this day. But then we did this. We did this comeback of all-time comebacks, where it just felt down. It just felt down. It was a rough day. It was a rough day. I know the scoreline you're seeing doesn't look like we played that well. Just bear with. Just bear with. Because at this point we were all just like, yeah, let's go home. This is a bit rubbish. But then Town showed up. And while I won't pretend that we're going to turn this round into like a 12-3 win, we showed up. Town showed up at this point. just did our thing. Lovely little bits of football. Did our thing. There's the first goal. Lads dig in. Jobs are good. Do what we do. This was the day we met our Aldi Middle Isle Brazilian, Stefani Miglioranti. Signed on a free from Portsmouth. Never played in Brazil. Came through Portsmouth youth team, but he was Brazilian. Just a fact, he was Brazilian. And then we thought we'd do some sneaky little stuff like this. Just a little trickery. Got ourselves a cheeky free kick. Did what we do. Tommy Mooney, the man who found the right side of the 420 at the second time of asking. And despite the score here, we played so well in this game that there was no words for how good we were. Just a cheeky little free kick like that. Just a cheeky one. Sammy Igo, instant hero. Another player signed from Portsmouth. We basically just signed Portsmouth players in the summer before this. Gorgeous stuff. Loving it, you know. Having a good time. Andy King. Worst manager we ever had. But, you know, we won't say too many bad things about him because he's not with us anymore. But he had town ticking this day. Once the third goal went in, you would not be able to tell we were not prime Brazil, 70s like Holland. We were wild. We were all over them. Just all over them. Just doing what we do. But there is a reason why I will always remember this game, and it's not just because we played so phenomenally well after going down, like showed so much fight to come back, really did start looking like a quality football team after going 3 down, which never happens in football on this gloriously sunny August day. But this might be an ask your dad story for Liam, but this was also the day that we found out after the game that a player we'd had on loan the previous season, Jimmy Davis, had been killed in a car crash on the way to his loan at Watford. And, like, there were grown-ass men crying in the ground. It was crazy. It was wild stuff. Like, it was such a high to see us dig in and come back like that. And then we got the news over the tannoy that, like, a lad who'd been an absolute hero for us the season before was dead, and it was wild. But that's why I'll always remember how well we played in that second half, because that's burned in my memory now forever. Anyway, positive note, while my voice is still with me, we're going to play a game against Halesoe in town. I think we're going to stay unchanged from our last game, which does mean that Liam's playing in the league. So, no pressure on Liam. No pressure there at all. No pressure. Let's get this done while I can still get it done, because I feel like I've been gargling sandpaper. Genuinely feel like I've been gargling sandpaper. I can feel my throat swelling up. If you carry our last 4 assists to the match, we'll do well. Which we will, because that's what we do. Right. So Leon scored in his last game for us. He's going to do it again. Still in on that hat-trick we were promised, but today will be the day. Here in this here rain, at home to Halesoe in town. This is where the party starts. Liam, as always, doesn't need a shirt, just tattoos a number on his back and carries on his day. Right, well, we're back. We're back. Cahill forward. Stutter. Stutter finds Waldron. Waldron gives the ball away, but then finds Big Tim. Bex forward to Tim. To Masani. Or Masani on the far side. Apshon back. Masani. Kurai Mushani. What a pickup. What a pickup Kurai Mushani has been. 2 appearances. 2 quality performances. We are absolutely in this one, and we are going up this season. I've decided we are going up to the National League. And I had whilst I was recovering my voice and eating and such after the game, I was doing some more playing through on the stuff for the next Wheel of Chaos episode, and I've reached that awkward point where I am stuck in the no man's land between being absolutely dominant domestically and still finding my feet in Europe, to the point where I've now won the Albanian treble so many times in that save that Everton just came and offered me a job. I turned it down, obviously, because it would destroy the point of the save, but I was like, you may have won too many trophies in Albania when Everton are offering you a job. But alas, we have not won a European trophy, so it continues. I am in season 9 on that save so far. Oh, you scored again, Liam. You scored again. I am in season 9 on that save so far, and I think I've just done my 5th treble. And I started out in the 2nd tier. I've just started season 10. Season 9, we made it to the knockouts, I think, or we just missed out on the knockouts of the Champions League. But we got draws against Ajax, Atletico Madrid, Napoli, and I think Lazio on the way. Oh, that's an outrageous goal. Outrageous goal. I did contemplate, instead of streaming tonight, recording the Preston rebuild that I did, but I can't imagine trying to record that consistently and well, and in a way you might have any chance of enjoying with my voice like this. Like, I'm very aware that my voice is, it's awful right now. Well, Stutter's through. Stutter cuts it back. Tim knocks it off a defender. We are 2-1 up still, though. And honestly, Leo might be staking a place to be a proper regular first teamer with 2 goals in 2 games. That might be a warning shot for some people. It might well be a warning shot for some people. Also just realised I haven't got my speakers on, but I have got desktop audio on, so there could be some binging and bonging going in the background. It's true, it is becoming what you do. Happy with the number of shots on target so far, and Lewis Beckford, son, you've got to be better. Just be better. Right, second half, more goals. More goals, please, is what we're saying. Also, I want to do a little bit of a special shout out to the people who watch on YouTube who don't put anything in the chat, because as much as I would love it if you were to come and join us in the chat, please do feel free to have conversation and whatnot with us. you guys are becoming the low-key heroes of the channel purely because I am slowly getting towards the point where I can start opening up... Oh, Jesus Christ, he's done it again. Where I can start opening up channel memberships. It's all because some of you literally stay here no matter how long I waffle. And it's boosting my watch hours. Something crazy. So... So that's a good time. What's not a good time is that we are not winning. We are not winning. And that needs to change. And I am going to have to change some midfield to make that happen, I feel like. Because it looks like that's where the problems are. Oh, cheeky, cheeky tricks. Musani, go on and get another crossover, son. You can do it. I believe in you. I thought Liam was going to do it again then. Right, let's do those changes. Let's do those changes because we do have to freshen things up a little bit. We're doing this without Captain Zap too. That's probably a sign, isn't it? That's probably a sign that we should send him on. Really attack from the back, or from the midfield. Keep a couple of subs back in case we need them later. No, that's fair enough. I mean, you guys, if you guys are watching on both, you guys are watching on both. But either way, thank you for having the YouTube stream open because that's really helping to gain the old algo a little bit. You know, all helps. Oh, Jesus, De Gale. I think Waldron needs to come off. He looks a bit shattered. Stick Watara on. And I'd like to take Marriott off just to teach him a lesson, but it's not a lot to gain from doing it. What do I got on the bench? 2 defenders and a centre forward. It's probably not what I want. It's not ideal. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just when you think you've got goalkeeper sorted. Just when you think you've got goalkeeper sorted. I hope when I check the prediction, the pre-season prediction. Yep, that's I should have hit. I keep forgetting they're there. I've got so used to them not being there, I keep forgetting they have the shouts now. Which is weird because I used them habitually before, even though I know deep down they don't do anything. Set 3 shots, 3 goals, always the way. Where were they in the tape? Are you shitting me? We've just lost to a team who are predicted to finish 22nd. When we're predicted to finish 3rd. Are you serious? Oh, it's the save reload failure happening. And now we play bloody Hartlepool. Yeah, so I know they said that SI said that they or never said they didn't do anything, and they only applied after a break, like a tactic change and all that stuff. But as far as I know, only 3 of them actually work. You can encourage players when you're drawing, and it will cheer them up a little bit. You can praise players when they're doing well, and it will make them happy, and you can berate players when they're playing badly and they occasionally play a little better. We can distract them with monkeys, get the monkeys ready, Newcastle injured 3 key players, caused to get knocked out the Champions League, FA Cup, and lose the Carabao Cup final. Burn it to the ground. Actually, don't. I quite like Newcastle as a town, which is something I'm not allowed to say out loud normally. You know, as a Sunderland graduate, I'm not allowed to publicly praise Newcastle, but it's quite a nice town for a night out, or just for shopping, or honestly, sometimes just for wildlife watching. That's also fair, Kip. You never fully understand the concept of Geordie tough until you've been on a night out in Newcastle, and there's a foot of snow on the ground, and literally everyone is walking around in basically their underwear, and you just look at them and go, "You are mental," but also fair play. Walking on the Tyne is cool, and you've won the last 9 games against them. Oh. That's going to heat up a rivalry. But I'm aware I was looking for players when I got tired the other night. I remember none of these guys being any good. I know we brought in Kean Osborne on loan and Frankie Fid, but it was just, I'm pretty sure they were last resorts. But do feel free to remind me, because I have a memory of a goldfish. So I forgot we were playing Hartlepool this episode, and now I remember we're playing Hartlepool this episode. I remember I was quite excited for it. We have in fact got a couple of lovely trips to the northeast, Hartlepool and Darlington. I mean, that's a bugger of a week if you're a home and away all the time fan. Like, you'd essentially be like, I'll just take a few days off work and I'll spend it in the northeast. But October in the northeast is, it's rough. It's rough. It will definitely let you know you're alive. Okay. Well, now we've just got to go on the same Holloway-esque mission to get Hemel Hempstead Town all the way through the FA Cup. This is the 4th qualifying round? Yeah. So 1 win away from the first round proper of the FA Cup. Is going to be a full strength kind of situation, I think. Especially because I have just realised that that's actually not as bad a result against Hales Owen as it looks, because I completely rotated my team to play Rushall because they were in a division below us, and didn't put it back, which was not smart. Kean Osborne starting. I don't think I like that. I think I prefer that. And then that. Unless Kean Osborne somehow does that better. Are you doing that better? Possibly. We'll give Tim a rest. Why not? He can't play all the time. Right, Remy Mitchell, you can come off the bench. We'll let Liam have a spot there. Time for a super sub arc. And I'd like someone on the bench that can play right back. That looks like... Oh, it almost got away with it. Almost got away with putting Shooter in at left back. It almost got away with it. I almost sent that. Right. Bear with 2 secs. Bear with for 2 secs. I will be back. Sorry, I'm resorting to tricks from my performing arts past and grabbing some green tea. Kit, you found a great looking centre back regen, 6'6", 20 jumping reach, dirty, 90 goals a season from that man. That's what we expect to see, 90 goals a season. I think I'm pretty happy with that. I can't believe Cahill's still unhappy about that contract extension. You thought he'd have got over it by now. It's been almost a week. Right. Let's get this done. Oh, I fucking hate green tea. It's really good for your throat, but I hate green tea. Blondie Nuko. Excellent. Good. What a name. Alright, let's do it. Let's go beat Hartlepool. Let's do it. Pressure's on them. What do we got to lose? Blah, blah, blah. All that stuff. Begging SI to move this back up here where it was convenient and logical. Alright. We're going to have got that fella looks like Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle. I'm just saying. We'll have a look in a second. You can tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Is this fella here? Oh, I can't get the picture big enough, can I? You look like Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle. Age accurate. Anyway, Hemel are massive. Let's go win this game. Got Liam on the bench in case we need a hero. If we get to 3 goals and 3 appearances, that first team shirt is secure, and I've got to figure out what I do about our midfield. For now, we just we relax. We get into the game. We let Hartlepool come to us, and then we hit them on the break and we smash them because we're massive. Not Swindon Town massive, but we're still massive. It's up to you, Kit. We still have... Oh, Jesus, Jamie scored. We still have some of our youth players who haven't been claimed from last season. But if I'm honest with you, they are not very good. Like, Liam got the best of them, and even Liam's isn't on paper very good. So it's up to you. You can have one this season. You can have one. You have one from last season's batch. You can wait and see if we get a better youth intake this year, which we probably will because Liam's been playing. It's entirely up to you. But do remind me you've redeemed it, because I will forget, because you know what I'm like. Because we are only early doors in the season at the moment. But because Liam's been playing, we should get better regens next year. Or better new gens next year. Because that's one of them their secrets I will talk about in a video at some stage properly. But yeah, the more you play your new gens, the better your new gens get. Oh, fair enough. When I did I learned this when I did the San Marino's youth only save on FM26 actually, was when I learned that the more you play your new gens as they come through in your first team, the better the intakes you get afterwards. Because I was literally just using my youth players. By season 5 or 6 in the San Marinese League, I was getting players that could play championship football right off the bat through my youth intake. It was wild. Oh, we can still use shouts. I completely forgot about the shouts. And I forgot how hot that bloody tea is. Jesus Christ, that's my face burnt off. Whoa. Whoa. That hurt. Don't do that again. Whew. We've just been scored against by a man called Robson Woodcock, and I am not happy. Alright. Well, there ends the Kean Osborne experiment. I think it's time. I think it's time for a small touch of shithouse football. I know I said I wouldn't do it, but I want the first round of the FA Cup. So let's go to the shithouse formation. And let's put... Oh, it's going to drive me mad because I can't see what's going on. Clearly none of these guys are... How are they... What? I don't understand. It's alright, we'll figure it out. I literally cannot figure out what's happening here. Let's put Liam in. Okoli is where Okoli should be. It does seem to have figured out what's going on. Good, right. Stutter on the right. Captain Zaf Brannigan on the left. Beckford in the middle will do. I know, in fact, let's put De Gale where Stutter was. Let's put Shooter on, because he can't play worse. Sané. Oh, gee, I've run out of subs again. Alright, fine. We're going to shithouse it. See what we get. See if we get any goals. I saw Salah saying something about not feeling like he's wanted or valued at Liverpool anymore or something. Which is wild to me, but also tells me he's probably angling for a move to Saudi, to be honest, so... How the fuck have we lost 3-0? I was on such a buzz after Swindon have destroyed Bolton. And now we seem to be incapable of football. It sort of brought me down a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Yeah, I sort of saw a headline, but I didn't see the whole thing. My attention, apart from the Swindon game, though, was pretty much taken up by the things that happened at Charlton. Actually, that was a rough one to see it pop up on Sky Sports News. Liam scored again. Liam has scored again. 3 goals in 3 games. That's just wild. It's probably too late to save this game, but it's another goal for Liam. So that's nice. I feel like I've just sent everyone Googling to see what happened at Charlton today. For those who missed it, the Charlton-Portsmouth game was abandoned because a Charlton fan died. Some kind of medical event in the stands, nothing hooligan-y or whatever, but yeah, a bit of a somber one. Never like to hear of people who go to football matches and don't come home. I always think that's it's so heartbreaking. Yes, it's a tough reminder. All right, well, we're at the FA Cup anyway. So that's a start. We've now got to play Kettering. So those who booked hotels for Darlington will be annoyed, but that Darlington game has been rearranged because I guess they have in fact got through to the next round of the Cup. Oh Jesus, Simon, that's tough. Oh, I'm glad the fan survived, but it's always a bit scary when stuff like that happens. It's it's one of those moments that reminds you, even when you're having a good day and your team are smashing Bolton 4-0, that it is only a game. You know, it is only a game. Heads up about Frimpong. I'll be honest, but they've moved the agreed playing time thing. Oh, love it. I know, quick. I'm being a sellout fraud, and I'm on the payroll of SI. I said I liked something about FM26. Don't tell anyone, guys. But I've sold out. I'm waiting for my goodie bag. It will be here any day, never. I've broken the rules of YouTube. I said something nice about FM26. I'm sorry, guys. I know you must all be really disappointed in me, because I am supposed to just do a video every day talking about how much I hate FM26, and I'd like all of the people at SI to die, because that apparently is the only thing people want to hear anyone say on YouTube. But alas, I quite like having the squad playing time status there. I quite like having it there. I don't mind. If that's me shilling, I'll keep shilling. I'll call out the things I think are good as well as the things I think are bad. The things I think are bad currently are our Hemel team. Where are we in the table now? 6th, aren't we? Good. Okay. It's not the end of the world. We are still in it. I do still feel like there's got to be a better job for us somewhere. I don't remember us getting turned down for that. I don't remember us being turned down. I hate that this doesn't stay the way I want it to be, so I can have a good sense of what available jobs there are. I don't know why we didn't get... Have we just not heard back about that job yet? I feel like we applied for that job ages ago. No. Don't know. Spectacle at Mill Farm. Something going on down Mill Farm. Almost there. Almost the Kettering game. Is it Kettering that have got a whole bunch of ex Premier League players in real life? I thought it was us getting another takeover. I was like, I can't have any more takeovers. Thank you, no more. Dion Conroy thinks he should be able to game. You are literally an emergency backup. I'm sorry, Dion. I don't know what to tell you. You're just not good enough to be here. You don't fit in my plans. Dion, you've been on the transfer list for like 6 months. If you've not got the message by now, I don't think I can help you. It's one of those things where I'm tempted to just go find another club. That's changed as well. They've updated that screen. I'm tempted to offer him mutual termination, but I know what will happen will be he'll kick off because I offer him mutual termination, and then he'll come back to me in January and go, "Boss, I'd like it if you release me from my contract because I'm not playing here, and I'd like to go and find some football. So if you could please release me, that'd be fine. And I'll be really annoyed that we had that conversation. But like, he's not wanted by anyone, otherwise I'd have sold him. So right, let's have a look at Kettering's team. Have they still got a whole team full of Premier League players? Or ex-Premier League players, I should say. They've got a Jordanian goalkeeper. Looks like they haven't. That's probably to our benefit. It is a shame the unwanted list is gone. They have an ex-Wroxham player. They do. Ismail Fatajo. Ooh. He apparently is not in the game. All this is broken. Either of those things is a possibility. Ismail Fatajo from Guinea-Bissau. Formerly of Wroxham. What do you know? What do you know? He's had a wild career. From Galston to Beira to Operario to Wroxham to SC Ideal to Moncarapacense to Kings Lynn, Leiston, and now Kettering. That feels like one of those half-time quiz career paths, except for a player no one's ever heard of. Well, let's beat Kettering. Where are they in the table? We've got a game in hand. Oh, it's the Darlington game, obviously. Where are Kettering? They're below us, so we'll lose. It's fine. Right. Let's do another quick pick. I love that it's just decided we're playing with this formation now. Should we see how good this formation is for 90 minutes? Just for shits and giggles. Just because I'm curious. I've not properly tested it and I'm curious. Let's put a right back on the bench though. You'll do. Let's try this out, just for shits and gigs, just to see how good it is. We are going to put Masani back at left back though instead of Shooter, because he'll never play well. Because I'm curious as to how good this setup really is. Over 90 minutes, we'll give it a play with. It's not something we normally do, but I'm tempted. I just want to see. I just want to see what it does. And if we smash Kettering 15-0, we know it's too overpowered. But on the plus side, Liam might get a hat-trick. Might get that hat-trick he's been promising us. So, you never know. definitely not a tactic I would normally go for. Oh, you know, Liam's serious. He's back to his tattoo shirt. Back to the tattoo shirt. Can we have goals, please? Jesus, Marriott. As a rule, I don't ever want to see my goalkeeper further up the field than my fullback. Because that's how Bolton played for most of today. And that's why they lost 4-0. So, you know, maybe don't do that. Come on, this tactic might not be any good. We may have been lied to. This is allegedly the FM26 super tactic. Allegedly. It's going well. Absolute game breaker. Absolute game breaker of a tactic. So meta. So meta. Anyway, that's fun. Let's have a moment while that happens in the background. Could we have goals? Shots on target, maybe? Just something happening? Maybe? Doesn't appear to be happening just yet. You'd hope something would be happening, goal scoring wise. It's 5 attacking players. Can we just for funsy? Well, ball over the top. Almost played in a ball to the Gale. Didn't quite. A Gumbo though heads it away. Gomez, Musani, Gomez tackled, and now we are needing to defend again, which we failed to do. Sweet baby Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus. Come on, let's have a goal. Goals, please. Please, goals. Please, goals. Goals. For fuck's sake. Oh, God. Why do I do this? Why do I think that'll be fun? Why do I get these wild ideas? Like, it'll be fun to try out this apparently game-breaking tactic. I just feel stupid now. I think this random diamond tactic I built is better than that shit. Right. Right, we'll let Liam carry on up top. See if he can do a job for us as a striker. Yeah, apparently so. Apparently so. And yet, weirdly, when Amiga Luke tried this tactic out in a video last week, it was battering everybody. But we go back to the diamonds. It'll be fine. Liam's on fire right now, so he'll get us another goal. It'll be 4-4 soon. See, it's over the top. Liam's there again. Oh, it's an assist. An assist for Ronnie Stutter. He does mainly sim, that is true. That is true. To be fair, I probably spend more time simming usually than I do playing. Which, I apologise if that's a surprise to anyone, but if you look at the number of hours in a week and the number of videos I tend to put out in a year, it probably won't come as a surprise to you. I do quite a lot of simming. Not nearly as much as Luke does, but I do quite a bit of simming. But it's not like my entire brand. It's true, the update it could be the update just as easily. But yes, the simming is a big part of the reason that one of the big parts of the reason that I decided to come back to streaming as well, actually, is because I suspect that you guys probably watched 80 to 90% of the games I actually played through last FM. Like 80 to 90% of the whole matches I actually played were probably in Roxham or Journey videos last season. Because otherwise I would struggle to produce anywhere near the amount of content I do. Because like a season of like Supermarine would be, well, I would have to do 35-40 episodes a season. And we'd never really feel any progress. Remy Mitchell's demands of more playing time are frankly no. I don't need to persuade him to accept it. That's the playing time he's getting, and he'll like it. But also, like, when I say like I do a lot of simming as well. I have to be careful when I say things like that, because I do my guides every version of FM where I talk through it, and I don't want people to get the idea that like I just sim, therefore I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I think I've shown you guys in a video before, just on FMs that are on Steam, so since 12, I've got 70,000 hours in game, and I've been playing this series since 1995, so I'm at well over 100,000 hours. Like, it's not like I don't know what I'm doing, it's just that I don't have that kind of time to be able to play every single goddamn game. Oh, you're really good, but I can't sign you. Let's offer you a trial, and let's hope Dion Conroy leaves. In fact, I might try and persuade Dion Conroy that he wants to go and find another club. Yeah. That's probably worthwhile, because it still saved me 9 grand. Anyone else that could move on? Probably Harrison Sonar. Like, if he's not played yet, he's not going to play, so we can probably move on. And I don't want to lose Charlie Pavey because he's been sort of proving himself to be quite a useful backup, but also, realistically, is Charlie Pavey likely to play for me again? He might. He might. I do occasionally feel like when I talk about the behind the scenes stuff with making FM content, I do feel like I'm telling people there's no Christmas as well sometimes. I feel like I'm telling people there's no Santa. But, like, also, whether we tell you or not, every FM content creator spends a lot of our time simming. I think I've come to the conclusion this guy isn't very good. I don't know. Sorry, Kit, there is a Santa. You can find a Santa in your local shopping centre that's definitely the real Santa. And I can prove it because I definitely don't have a Santa costume in my wardrobe. Because I have definitely never been a shopping centre Santa. Where is Drinaldo in our set? I think we looked for him before. I think still at the town. Still at the town. Loves it, won't leave. To be fair, his goal scoring isn't quite as impressive in FM. Like, it reckons he's only going to score 4 goals this year. Just saying. Just saying, I reckon that figure's wrong by about 11. So far. Because he is going to score 30 this season. It's not even Christmas and he's at 15. And frankly, we're going to win the FA Cup, so maybe I'll add that to my list of videos to make. I'll do an experiment where I put Ronaldo at Real Madrid, and we'll see if he scores as many goals. Are you going to let me pay a wage for him now? You will. It's a top quality left back. Don't tell anyone. We might be about to bring in a top quality left back. Oh no, I've got to decide a new captain. Whoever will it be? Probably Shay Cahill. I realised that for just a second Liam was like, it'll be me, boss. Actually, to be fair, one of the better options. There we go. Dreams do come true. To be fair, vice captain at 16's not too. Although to be fair, also fickle personality. I spotted. I was like, do I want to do that? I mean, for the memes, yeah. But do I want to do that? Probably no. But you know, what's the worst that could happen? Right. Let's get rid of that into the void shit, because it's not very good. And go back to that. It's good, right. I want Mitchell to go off my bench for Tara. You can replace this guy I forgot I signed. And then Musani can go in for shooter. Do I want to give Kian Osborne a start? That feels remarkably stupid. Feels like it would be a terrible idea. Sane off the bench. That'll do. Oh no, it won't do. Like, Watara's starting because Waldron's tired. Alright, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Liam. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Just because you've had 3 goals in 4 games, don't get star player just yet. Right, get out there, show the world you've got what it takes. I'm expecting solid defensive work and good midfield domination and also an edge in attack. Not the edge, like the bassist from U2, but an edge. Right, we've got to turn this season on. We're sat in 11th. I don't like it. I don't like it. We're sat in 11th. We've got to start building something here. You haven't got any numbers on your shirts, ref. They're not wearing any numbers on the shirts. Rules of the game. Come on. It's literally in the book. Got to have numbers on your shirts. It's cheating. I wasn't paying close enough attention to see if it looked like Oxford Stadium, but it could be. Ref is corrupt. He's doing it wrong. Report him to the FA. Do you know when we used to have the report the ref to the FA button? That was a great time. I wish they'd never taken that out of FM. That was good fun. It used to get you a lot of touchline bans. Oh, come on, Tim. Big Tim. Get there. Get there. He has got there. Good stuff. Now find some support. And then pass to the support. Don't just be like, oh, some support, and then give it away. Watara, you can do something here. Come on, buddy. Come on, Jeremy. Come on. Oh. All right, we've got a penalty. We have a penalty. Jeremy Watara owes us a penalty because he missed the last one. He scored that one. It's okay. We're ahead. We're beating Darlow. No, this can't be Oxford Stadium because it doesn't have a shitty fence from B&Q along it. Or like 5 like bar restaurant things here that are full of drug dealers. It's close. Like, it's still not a stadium that's finished. I wouldn't be proud of it, but well, I guess that was one way of defending. I'll go right. Come on, Cole. Do it. Do it. Do it. Up the other end of the pitch. Set someone up. Ronnie Stutters through. Go on, score the goal. Ronnie Stutter scores the goal. It's 2-0. We're on our way back. We're on our way back up. Ooh. I think I may have drunk too much tea. It's very possible I've drunk too much tea. That is not improving anything with my voice. Right. Let's defend. Go on, try it out just for fun. Just try some defending just for fun. See, wasn't that fun? See, if you defended better, that would have been fun. Focus. Now I know the focus button doesn't do anything. It's never done anything. This is the appropriate time to yell focus. Are we all agreed this is the appropriate time? In footballing, like real life world, this would be the time you'd shout focus, right? Am I wrong in saying that? And yet now they're all miserable. Just make it make sense. Right, well done controlling possession so far. It's what we want, but also, if you two could show up. Now just remember you're playing football for a living. Well, sadly, throwing the bottle isn't really an option anymore. I always hated the fact that I could only throw the bottle once anyway. Like, is there really only one water bottle in the changing room? Because usually in the graphic you can see like 12 of them. Okay, we're getting back into this game. Tim's still a bit pants. Right, Tim, you're going to come off. We're going to try this Osborne fella again. Quinn Shooter's going to have to go on the pitch. I can't wait for that new left back to sign. Captain Zapf can have a break. And Gomez can come off for a Coley. And I think we'll take off a Gumbo for Fid. Ah, look at you showing off your shiny water bottles, Kit. Right, subs are on. Ronnie Stutter's picked up a knock. Cahill's going to take a free kick. It's in his range. Is he going to score it? Probably not. Nope. Nope. And now we're up against it again. Get back. Everyone get back. Good. Excellent. Alright, so let's do a thing. Oh. That tiredness is catching up with me again. Watara, let's do it. Ball through to someone. Probably wouldn't have aimed for Ronnie. He looks hurt. Probably would have aimed for almost anyone else on that pitch. Right, let's try this again. Maybe switch it? No? You keep trying to pass it to Ronnie, who's hurt. Like, I know the other option was Quinn Shooter, but he's not that awful. He's actually quite good once he starts getting up the pitch. I can't believe I've only been streaming for 90 minutes. Wild. Feels like it's been longer. Right, we're going to get a win. It's not a convincing win. It's not a good game kind of win. But it's a win. Cahill's taking forever over this corner. And we are hoping Ronnie can do something. Into the box. Really, Ronnie, you had so many players around you and that was your idea. Okay, right. We weren't at our best, but we got the result. That'll do. That'll do. We'll take it. And that now puts us 8th in the table with 14 games gone. It was a free hit, to be fair, but also 4 points off second. Fylde are walking away with this league. Chairman Douchebag has obviously decided to open his wallet again for another season of failure up in the National League. Your total race is down to goal difference with 3 games left. It's that malarkey. Oh, we've got to play Fylde next. Oh, balls. Oh, balls. Alright. Alright. Holiday through. Stretch. Back in 2 ticks. Where do we sit in the XG table? Great question. Great question. It's not that one. It's that one. Third. Third. It is our defence that's the problem. If we can tighten our defence up, we absolutely will piss this league. Got to get that Premier League trophy for Sunderland. It's got to be done. Got to get that boom boom trophy. I am wondering if we're better with a gunboat playing as the left back and Mullins in at centre half. Ouattara at right back. Game keeps trying to make me drop Liam, but we can't do that. That's not okay. I don't like either of those options up top because Tim seems to be off form. Osborne seems to not be very good. I think I'm going to put Sané in for Mullins just because he is slightly fitter. don't have confidence in either Apshon or Osborne to score goals. What's your next save, Kit? Have I got a striker anywhere in my youth team that is just pace? I know it's a wild idea, but do I have any strikers anywhere that are just all pace? No. Okay. Let's make that change. This is a wildly out of pocket choice. But we're going to try as Osborne and Big Tim up top and see if they combine. Brickfield Rangers, they are Leicestershire, right? Wrexham, the Cymru North. That's a fun level to play at. Got nothing to lose here. We know how good we are. Let's show everyone else what we're capable of. No. I want performance. Is that why you're sort of Scouse, Kit? Are you from that kind of Chester border kind of area? That Wrexham, Chester, Welsh Scouse area? Ah, there we go. Oh, you got a surprise shirt surprising ya? Oh, fucking Chris Merry. That's fancy. Brickfield Rangers, eh? Did you tick the super obscure box? Right, you lot, better. Be better. Stop pissing about. Person 1 doesn't look very happy with Person 1's team. I really have to put a pack together where I fix all these lines of commentary. Can't believe SI haven't fixed them already, to be honest. Really does wind me up. Because some of these things have been in the game for years and without being fixed. They had an entire year off where they could have just had some dickhead going through that text file fixing it. Or use one of the ones I've uploaded in the past. You've never managed in the Welsh leagues? Oh, such good fun. Such good fun. I do regret in last year's journey that I got Gresford to the Welsh Premier and left just before we won the title to go and join Wealdstone. Because we were absolutely walking that title, and I probably could have built Gresford into something quite special. But if I'd done that, I wouldn't have won 6 out of 8 trophies with Liverpool in one season. So Oh, we're terrible again. Why are we bad again? Oh. This is just making me sad now. This is just making me sad. Does anyone feel like scoring a goal today? Thank you, Tim. Just realised that left back's probably signed by now, and I've not put him in the team. That's the thing I should have paid attention to. That was handball, but we'll take it. We'll take it. It's a goal. I assume I clicked encourage. I was just on autopilot then. Alright, let's get back into this game, shall we? Right, address the team. I'm going to say I'm happy with the performance. Shooting's not been good enough. Sort it out. You 3, 4. Get better. Yeah, it should be interesting. The great thing with the Cymru North, especially the Cymru North, is that because the free agents who are interested in you are always the ones that are within a certain radius of you, you will find you get a surprising number of ex-Liverpool players who are willing to sign. Or Everton, or Tranmere, or those kinds of players. You might even find you get quite a lot of Manchester club players interested in signing. I haven't fully stress tested it, but I do think it's probably possible with a team from the Cymru North to build a team that is very capable of challenging for later stage European games without spending any money at all. And in the process just turning over so many young players for cash. Right, could we start trying again? I know it's a wild idea, but if we could just put some effort in. Yeah. Well, our defending has just gone to shit. And I thought the patch was supposed to help with that, but it hasn't. Alright, let's send in Musani. Let's send in Ouattara. Let's drop Gomez back. We're just going to take off all our defenders because they've all been shocking. And then we're going to replace Osborne with the Gale. We'll break out the tiki-taka, tock. Just because I feel like it's got to be done. Did I take off the wrong strike? I did. I took off Osborne, not Apshon, not Osborne. Why? Oh, do you know what? Screw it. We're 4-1 down. It honestly doesn't matter who's in that 9 slot at this point. Okay, goals. Oh, why is Cahill gone out there? Why is that a thing? That's very clearly not what I'm seeing here. I don't know. FM26 things. FM26 things. Right, come on. Get the ball into the box, Dylan. Excellent. Shea Cahill scored. Alright, miracle's on. The miracle's on. The comeback is happening. The miracle is on. 13 minutes to go. We'll have 3 goals, please. That would be lovely. Even if I don't fully understand why the players I've got on the pitch aren't the players I should have on the pitch in the right positions. 3 goals would be lovely. Or we'll concede another one. Both of these things are possible. For fuck's sake. Oh. Alright. I am not enjoying this. I am at a point with this team where I'm starting to feel like, have we gone as far as we can go with them? Am I just frustrated? That's the real question. Have we pushed them as far as they can be pushed, or am I just frustrated with them? The trouble is, we know because we've looked, there are no good jobs. See, I'd love to go to Tromsø, but nothing super appealing here. Oh, there is something super appealing there. Oh, I really want to just resign and see if I can get the DC United job. But I know that's me reacting out of frustration. But I really do want that DC United job. We'll apply for it. We probably won't get an interview, but we'll apply for it. I wouldn't mind Peterhead either. What's insecure and low rep? Seven Sisters, Chester, Atletico Cleda, Dathona, that sounds metal. Baskonia have got to be a Basque country team, haven't they? Oh, they're Atletico Bilbao's B team. Or C team, maybe? That's a rubbish squad. All these players are Basque, are they? Even the Bolivian one. Bloody is as well. Bloody is as well. Don't know why I doubted it. Don't know why I doubted it. Do not know why I doubted he would be. Okay, we'll play Leamington next. I want a big result against Leamington. Big result. Alright, we finally got a left back. Sereno. Lenny Sereno is going to turn our season around. By sheer force of will. Oh no, he's unhappy. He's playing. Listen, Remy, you're 5'11", mate. You are just not very good. It's not about agreeing to it. It's about growing up. Sorry, Remy, you didn't finish growing up. Right, Lenny, your job, mate. Your job, buddy, is be good at football. Now, I understand that you are an international. I need you to play like you're an international for a good country. Because that will help us. That's all I'm asking. Play like you're an international for a country that plays football well. I believe in your ability to do that. By which I mean, please do that. Right, the Focus Community Arena. Right, the Focus Community Arena is what we're calling press conferences, apparently. That's nice. Try and sit up properly, shall we? Right. That's better. Get the badge in. Right. Leamington are home today, and then we've got a long gap between games. Alright, let's do it. Let's get the new left back in. Good. Why have we switched to this tactic? I mean, I know why we switched to that tactic, because I picked that tactic last game, but why is it not gone back to the tactic I started the last game with? Why is it going with the one I finished the last game with? You all understood what I meant by my logic. That is fine. I would like a defensive midfielder on the bench, please. I guess Frimpong will do. Put Liam back on the bench. Alright. Everyone else fit? Oh, Cahill's not fit. Do I have an alternative for Cahill? Probably not. I guess we may do. Right, let's do it. Let's go beat Leamington Spa. The logic doth logic. A left back wearing number 3. Imagine the craze. I had a goalkeeper in Albania wearing number 7. It broke me. Like, he insisted on wearing number 7. He wouldn't sign a contract if I didn't agree to make him number 7. And I was like, what is wrong with you, you dick? The logical logic is logicking logically, yes. Right. This Osborne fella today needs to look like a real footballer. He needs to look like a real boy. We are slowly losing any grip on a chance at the playoffs. And it's so important now that we start building up a run of form. Also, I'd like to ask the SI if they happen to stumble across this stream. Now you spent all this time and energy on this fancy match engine, can we have the official goalkeeper kits for clubs too? Would that be okay? Could we have those as well? Because that'd be nice. Like I know I ask a lot, like for a working game and for some effort to be put in to make sure that when you've got licensed kits it includes the goalkeeper's kits, but if you could just see your way to it, that'd be amazing. Okay, we haven't conceded yet. Encourage. Having to retrain myself to use shouts. Just having to retrain myself to use shouts. Jesus Christ. I'm going to have to rebuild a tactic again, aren't I, to go with the new match engine. I'm going to have to find a new tactic because the match engine's changed. This tactic that was so good for us, I'm going to have to rebuild because of the match engine change. Which means this entire squad that I've built to play without wingers probably now needs wingers in it. And there's nobody really in my squad that you would argue was in fact an out-and-out winger. Right, Ronnie, you've got acres of space. For fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. My spirit is breaking. Right, come on. Ball forward. Let's go. Oh, would you piss off? Right, okay. Alright. Alright, I'm done with this stupidity now. Right. You're frustrated. You should try being your manager, you twat. Go on, let's see if we can make wingers work. Berate. You have been berated. Please consider this your official beratement. Sereno, do something for us, bud. It's a cross. I mean, it almost got to Ronnie Starr. He just couldn't be bothered to jump for it. Waldron goes back. Akoli. Back to Waldron. In the box. Come off everyone. Almost we were threatening. In the same way a teddy bear is threatening. What was that? That was utter shit. Right, you lot. I don't care. I'm angry. Get over it. You'll feel my wrath. Come on. Sereno, do something for us, bud. Anything. Well, Ronnie started aside. A header was a good thing to attempt that time. We're getting better. It bounced off your back, Dylan. Why are you diving? Ball bounced off your back and you collapsed like you've been shot. Right, Osborne, come on, buddy. It's time for you to show that you're a footballer. Any sign of life in you as a footballer would be amazing right now. I just don't know. I just have no words. Right, Ronnie, get off, mate, because you've been shit today and it's driving me mad. Tim, go and score as a goal. Cahill, you can make way for Liam, because that's just a change that has to happen right now. I've got no more wingers, so unfortunately, Captain, you're going to have to stay on the pitch. Unless, of course, I swap you out for De Gale, swap those two around, Brannigan off for Frimpong, and then Sereno, I'm sorry, mate, but you've somehow not been an improvement. So there's all our changes done. Let's go get goals, please. For the love of God, someone go and get a goal. I don't even care who. It could be an own goal. It can be... I genuinely don't care. Just get a goal. Just any goal. Just try running for it. I just... What on earth? I don't know what's been broken, but I don't know how to fix it. This team is designed to be playing a diamond, and diamonds now don't work. And I can't explain it. And I can't even see why it's not working, because I can't see any data that I'd need to figure that out. Like, because I've got no heat maps and no pass maps, I don't have the information I need to figure out why things aren't working. Let's get a goal. Jesus Christ, we got a goal. We got a goal. It's been bloody disallowed. Christ's sake. Really annoys me when I've got a system that's working, a team I've built for that system that's working, and we were in such a good position in the league, and now with one update to the match engine, nothing works, and all that momentum and all that work and all that effort is wasted. Because I'm well aware this team isn't good enough to be where it is in the league, but the tactic was working, and that's the purpose. Right, will that goal count? Are you sure, Lino? Are you sure that goal counts? Yeah? Sure? Good. Excellent, we'll have that then. We'll have that goal. And then at least we've got our point. Finally, a point. Right. I'm not happy. Should have won that match, but you decided not to be good. Thing is, it's not even that bad. We are only 3 points off of 4th. It's just that our form seems to have tanked. Like somehow our expected goals against just keeps rising. I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. And I can't figure it out. When's our next game? Our next game is in like 2 weeks. Right, well, let me do a squad meeting. Good, right. Right. Good. Good. That seems to have made someone happy. Let's have some training things, shall we? Right, you have apparently been training well, so if you could just keep training well, that'd be great. Same with you. Shame you don't play very well, but if you could keep training well, that'd be nice. Try and build up some morale in the team. I think this goalkeeper's supposed to be good as well, which is really annoying because he's letting some stupid goals. It's not like any of our other goalkeepers are any good. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm really trying not to just quit. Just... And the thing is, like, I know that won't change anything. I'm just gonna... It will just make my life harder because I'll have to essentially start over. But... Right, I would like you to hit a performance target 7.5. It seems a little high. Oh, diddums. Alright, 7. Alright. If you can't achieve a 7, you can go. Have a little word with Liam as well. God, Liam. Just not trying and training. You've not been training very well lately. Good, make up for it. Okay. Calm down, love. Calm down. At the counting round, I would say it was pretty good. I would say pretty strong for a very wet Saturday afternoon. I mean, it was. I was kind of sat in the dead zone in the middle of the Arkles as well, though. So it's hard for me to get a sense of it because nobody in that section makes any noise because they're all 110. Yeah, I feel bad for the Bolton fans because they did travel a long way to stand in the rain and watch that shit. I was sort of back and forth with a couple of them on Twitter, and I did say, like, honestly, your gaffer wants sacking for that. I think the thing that really irked me with Bolton is that their only game plan in attack seemed to be to have their striker pick up their winger, pick up the ball, run aimlessly around the final third, hoping someone would touch him so he could fall over and get a penalty. That was literally the only attacking idea they had, was to just run around aimlessly, hope someone touched them so they could fall over and try and get a penalty. And because we figured that out in the first 5 minutes, they had nothing to offer. Yeah, but Johnny Williams spent a lot of time on the floor, but that was never like our only attacking plan. Like, we had other ideas. The only thing they had going for them, the only attacking idea they had going for them all game was just give the bloke, the number 11, the ball. You run there somewhere, and if someone comes near you, fall over. But yeah, as soon as we figured that out, they had no chance of scoring. I don't really need another left back. I mean, I do, but is this fella going to add the quality we need? Possibly. He's been playing in League One. So possibly. Right, let's see. I'm sorry, did you just ask me for £60,000+ on a part-time contract? £60,000+. Are you alright? Like, really, you sat down with me, you looked me dead in the eye and went, I reckon I'm worth £60,000 in the 6th tier, boss. Well, I don't think you understand how many goals I would need you to be scoring and or assisting for me to pay you £60,000 a year. I mean, we're talking 3 figures. We are heading slowly towards get fucked o'clock. What's the chance of earning a permanent stay? I mean, on the one hand, he is Akinodamayo. On the other hand, he is Akinodamayo. Jack of all trades, master of nothing. Oh, alright, pay as you play will do. Pay as you play will do. Hopefully this form will bloody turn around. What's Dynamics saying? Dynamics wants to leave. I might just get rid of Shay Cahill just because he's bothering me. Quinn Shooter, you are rubbish, mate. I'll be honest, you're pretty bad. I don't really want you anymore, so I'm going to let you go. And Shay, you're a moany little bitch, so you can go too. I know you're my captain, but I'm just kind of over you. Over you dragging the entire place down because you somehow think you're better than us. I really want to believe this is just a blip in form. Like, I just want to believe we're going through a rough patch of form. But it's so hard for me to believe that because we've been just so atrociously bad lately. Like, this fella here, Osborne. I know when I signed him, I was like, this guy's like going to be a third choice. But I still expect my third choice to do something when I pick him. It doesn't have to be a lot. I just expect him to do something. Just show up and act like he cares. Right. Is Akin Odamayo going to be any use to us at all? That's my next question. Okay. Right, we're in November. Got to be approaching that stage where more managers get sacked. Scarborough have sacked their manager. If they had money, I'd be all over it. But they don't. Even though they're below us, if they had money, I'd be all over it. Oh, Real Madrid. Fuck it, let's apply for a job at Real Madrid. Why on earth not? Why on earth would we not apply for a job at Real Madrid? Can't think of a good reason, so that's what we'll go with. We'll go with let's apply for a job at Real Madrid. You can remind me all you like, but he's not going to get more playing time because he's consistently terrible whenever I play him. So he's not going to get any more playing time. Like, I know you're sad. I get it that you're sad, Quinn. I just don't want you anymore. He's not happy. I'm not happy. Here's the deal, blood. But you are not very good. If you don't think it's fairer than slightest, just keep getting better. I don't care. Quinn, I genuinely don't care. You cannot imagine how little I care about your feelings right now. There are serial killers who care more about how you feel than I do right now. Because you've been that bad. Expectations for upcoming match against Braintree. They expect us to lose. Which, to be fair, so do I. So that's good. There's got to be a better option than Beckford in there. How is this clown still getting in our first team? Absolutely not. Go away. In fact, can I send you back? No. Can I send you to our reserves? Yes. Good, I never have to think about you again, because you're terrible. Watara can come on the bench, and then I'm going to stick Odemayo on the bench as well. Because I feel like I need to scare our defence into acting like a defence. Shooter's done, so he can get away. Marriott, you've been pretty shit, to be honest. We'll let Remy Mitchell have another go. I don't see why not. There's nothing to lose by letting him have another go. Alright, that's going to be our team. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, right, we're going to win this game. We're going to win this game. It's going to be fine. Let's go out there and win this game. Akinodomayo is going to prove himself to be a world-class footballer. We are going to win this game 5 or 6 or 7-0. Maybe 12. I don't know. Let's do it. Right. Go out there and impress me. Someone, for the love of God, go out there and impress me. Don't make me see if I can get Elijah Briscoe back on loan. Come on. Press. Press harder. Well, we hope so. We hope so. While I was playing on the Albanian save earlier, I was in a Champions League qualifying game at the start of season 10. And we won the first leg 9-0. And I just thought, just sod it, I'll stick the youth team on the pitch for the second leg, because why not? Because it's 9-0. This ties over, thinking like they'll probably lose 2 or 3-0, but it's fine, we're through. And no, they went out in the second leg and they won 4-0 as well. And I nearly pissed myself laughing, because our youth team shouldn't be that good. And like, yes, we're only playing a team from Kosovo, but we're a team from Albania. Like, it shouldn't be that much gap. Especially because with the way the transfer windows work in Albania, you can't actually... What the fuck was that? What was that? How has that gone in? How have you conceded that goal? The Wheel of Chaos is a video. The first one is on the channel. This is the second one. I just got given, unfortunately, one that takes longer to record than I would have liked, because it's basically a rebuild save, but where all of the permutations are picked at random. So the country gets picked at random, the club gets picked at random, the end goal of the save gets picked at random, and any rules, like whether I have to play youth only or just free transfers or whatever, all gets picked at random. And the first one we did was in Bermuda, and it just asked us to get a promotion, and somehow that still took 3 years, because it was also a director of football save, where I had to let the director of football make all my transfers, and the director of football signed exactly 2 players in the 3 years I was there. And then this one, it wants me to win a European trophy with a team from Albania, which, whilst very doable, is going to take me like 20 seasons, I'd imagine. It's like it will be out at some point in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. But whilst it's a fun and interesting and slightly different concept that no one's really done before on YouTube, it is a real time drain. Like, it's a series I really need to get traction and perform well, otherwise it's just been a massive waste of my time. Because in the time it's taken me to play through this 10 seasons or 9.5 seasons I've played through so far, I probably could have made a rebuild of every team in the Premier League and done 10 times the views. Thank you for the follow, Paul. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to our madness that is ongoing here, where I apparently cannot buy a win right. Why have you fallen over, you friggin' dickhead? Sorry, I keep yelling at our goalkeepers because apparently they're all clueless. This one seems to like either not jumping for balls that have no speed behind them whatsoever and just kind of flicked over his head at random, or he falls over for no good reason. Oh, we don't know why. The other one was excellent and then decided he didn't want to be anymore. Oh, for fuck's sake. That was unfathomably shit. Right. Right. Right, Liam's going on up there. Ronnie can come off for McDonald because at least he scored in the last game. Let's go to wingers, shall we? If in doubt, break glass, play wingers. De Gale in there, please. McDonald can go up top. De Gale in there. Apshon off for a Coley. A Gungbo can go up into midfield. Odomayo can go on. I really want to take Mitchell off because he's a clown. But I don't have a goalkeeper. So right, play for set pieces, sure. Odomayo's got booked already. Something's never changed. Oh Jesus! All right. Waldron gets Waldron in front of the shot. For fuck's sake. Right. Oh, I can't access any of your what's the end of the hood things. It's really annoying. Really annoying. Let's come on. Something happened. We just can't be this bad for this long. It's not with the team we have. We shouldn't be capable of being this terrible for this many games in a row. The math doesn't math. I don't even know if we've won a single game on this stream. It feels like we haven't. Oh, Jaden McDonald apparently is a goal scorer. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for being a goal scorer, because someone had to be. It's just a shame our defence can't keep anything out. Like, the Titanic is currently more watertight than our defence is. No, you're not going to get any kind of praise out of that. You can absolutely swivel. Right. Let's take care of some business. First of all, that can go into its thing. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Right, Riley Mitchell, where are you? Where are you? You are a clown. You're a clown, and you're not playing for me again. We're going to forget you exist, because you're a clown. Benny, how are you? Sorry, you've joined me at a time where I'm getting really frustrated because the latest match engine update has broken my tactic and I now cannot buy a win. I cannot buy a win. My entire team has just collapsed. Finally, Kit, you finally pulled it off. Just this entire squad has collapsed. Oh, thank you for the follows, everyone. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm looking at another thing entirely. Yeah, it's mate. There's Paul. I see your look up a player. Who would you like me to look up? And whilst we wait for that, let's give Benny a shout out. Paul said I wanted to show you something. I don't even know who Paul is. He's literally just followed me 2 minutes ago. But if I had to guess, I'd say it was our friend Charlie just being at bell end again. To be honest, mate. Yeah, fair enough, mate. Yeah, it's almost certainly Charlie No Life. It's almost like, and the fact that he's now fucking with other streamers is just like, it's bad enough when I'm dealing with it, but now he's like fucking with other streamers, like friends of ours, is fucking disgraceful. Genuinely disgraceful. Like, it's not like I was in the mood for that shit anyway, but after the results we've had in this stream so far, definitely not in the mood for his bullshit tonight. I'm so not in the mood for his bullshit, in fact, that if he wants to send me his address in a whisper, I will come round and fuck him up. That's how not in the mood for this I am. Like, if he's that desperate to spend time with me, I will come round and beat the shit out of him. I do not care anymore. I'm definitely in the right mindset to be streaming right now. You can tell. This stream has actually killed my mood. It's actually killed my good mood. Well, the first game we did was Hales Owen, and we've managed 1 win this entire stream. And we've just been crap the entire time. Go on, Charlie, you've had your I told you, if you want to spend time with me, Charlie, just drop your shit in the, Drop your shit to me in a whisper. You feel free, son. Yeah, see, I fancy it, but I don't want to, like, I don't want to rage quit. It's really not like me to rage quit on a club. And especially because I'm 99% sure it's the update that's fuck this entire save up. Which does mean I just need to figure out what this new match engine update wants. But I don't know how many times I've built a goddamn tactic in this save now. And at this same club, to be honest. It's one of those moments where I start to really hate Sports Interactive, because I would not be this stressed right now if they could have been bothered to put out a decent game in the first place. Alright, I think I've figured it out. It's going to be really ugly football, but it's going to hopefully work. Oh yeah, I know I need to play with some meta statistics, but unfortunately you can't find them in the game anymore. Which is the problem. And I swear every time I look at this screen, a tactical setup's gone missing. I swear every time I look at this screen, something's gone missing. Why is there no 4-1-4-1 in the game anymore? Where is it? Where is that 4-1-4-1? All right. Let's try this. I know it's out an out of the box tactic. I know it's not super fun. But I just need to feel like I've done something. Right, Stutter up top by himself. Captain Saf Brannigan is going to go on the left-hand side. No, he's not, because that's a... Oh, maybe, actually, because he does score goals, doesn't he? De Gale on the right-hand side. Shea Cahill in the middle. There. We're going to put Gomez and... bollocks, it's not going to work because I need a 4-1-4-1. Bollocks, 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 bollocks. Alright, let's just put the players where I want them and I'll figure it out in a second. Joel, you can have another go at being our goalkeeper. You may as well. No one else is any good. Stevie friggin' Wonder would be better in goal than everyone else has been so far. Let's do that. It's going to be me doing some out of the box monstrosity here. Gomez can go there. Beckford in there. Cahill in there. De Gale in there. Of course he can't bloody do it, can he? He can't bloody do it. I'm just going to play some ugly football. We're just going to play ugly football. It's going to have to be done. Right. So in possession, we'll do this. Out of possession, we'll do that. I know neither of these guys can do this, but it doesn't really matter at this stage. Brannigan can come back here. We'll leave De Gale up to run. And then you can be a channel forward. You can be an inside winger. You can also be an inside winger. Channel mid, maybe. Playmaker for you. No, attacking midfielder for you, Beckfords. Sorry, Cahill. You've got advanced wing back. Good. You can just be a regular wing back. Gomez, that'll do for you. You are definitely better as. In fact, you can be a no-nonsense centre back. We're not going to faff around with any stupid attempts to defend here. Ball playing goalkeeper, absolutely not. Just friggin' hoof it. Just hoof it. That's all we're going to do there. Then we're not gonna have a role. No. Covering for you. Do you know, I might just have you all covering. In fact, I might have you being a covering wide centre back. Why not? Why not? Let's go crazy. Both of you can cover wide. You can be a pressing fullback. Just do some pressing. Try and impress me. Same for you. Cahill, just press. Screen. Wide outlet mid, please. You are going to be tracking. That's a great idea. And then you are going to be tracking. This tactic's going to suck. Tactic is going to suck. Right, higher tempo, no time wasting, absolutely no fucking about here. Goalkeeper distribution, I just go long. Just long, don't even mess around. No shooting from distance, we're not faffing. None of that bollocks. Out of possession, defensive line behaviour. Balanced. Higher line, trigger the press everywhere, don't care where. We'll go with a low block. In fact, no, we're going to go with a high block. Screw that. High block. Lower defence. Get stuck in. That's our plan. That's our plan. I know it's not much of a plan, but that's our plan. This will either see us win games by several hundred goals or get murdered every week, and to be honest, at this stage I don't know or care which, and I'm aware that's because I'm tired and grumpy and we keep bloody losing, but you know. No, I did that for. I distinctly said Quinn Shooter's never playing for us again. Quinn Shooter is never playing for us again. Never, ever again is he playing for us. I don't even care. Quackut, this is not the time. Look, you're now surplus to requirements. You can get fucked. Just get out of the club. Bye. Welcome to the reserves. You don't matter anymore. Sick of the moaning. Genuinely tired of everyone moaning at me. Cannot do this anymore. And if he wants to keep coming moaning to me, he'll find himself living in the reserves until he retires. I don't care. Genuinely do not care. Nope, don't care. Offers made for Weston-super-Mares. Oh, shut up, I don't care. Don't care, right. This might sound crazy, but Villa is winning the Prem. What? I genuinely don't know if you're fucking with me right now, Liam. I genuinely don't know. Like, I know I say it on stream and people on videos on streams and people think that I'm like for the memes or whatever. But I genuinely never watched the Premier League, so Villa could be top and I'd have no idea. Oh, fair enough. Like, I can count the number of Premier League games I've watched this season on one hand. And I might not even fill that hand. I know I've seen like 3 Wolves games for no apparent reason. Like, I've seen enough Wolves games to know that Wolves are shit. But then also, like, I feel like this is the thing that illustrates how little Premier League football I watch. When the last England squad was announced, bear in mind, I play Football Manager every day for multiple hours, bearing in mind that I've been in the game and all that kind of shit that goes with it. When the last England squad was named, I genuinely had no idea who probably 2/3 of the squad were. Like, genuinely, I had to look up who most of the squad were. I don't know what or who a Morgan Rogers is. I was genuinely confused why Alex Scott was called up because I thought it was the one show presenter who is the only England international called Alex Scott I've ever been aware of in my life. I barely knew who Elliot Anderson was. Only knew who Nico O'Reilly was because I have managed him on FM before. Same with Trevor Chaloba. If I hadn't managed him on FM, I'd have no idea. Didn't really know who Dan Byrne was. And like, this keeps happening. Like, didn't know who a Miles Lewis Skelly was. Just thought they'd pick some random fella out of a youth club. Like, people genuinely don't like fully grasp how little top flight football I watch. Just doesn't interest me. I just don't like watching teenage millionaires fall over. If I were to watch teenage millionaires fall over, I would watch Tom Daly. Like, I can actually say I have watched games in both Gibraltar's league, the MLS, and in fact I was watching Honduran women's football more recently than I've watched a Premier League game. That's how much I cannot watch the Premier League, or how little I watch the Premier League. Right, is this tactic going to be good, bad, or awful? It's one of those tactics that feels like either we now go on a 50-game unbeaten run, or we get sacked. and I don't know which it's going to be. In fact, whilst we ruminate on that, I think just because um, I'm very aware of how stressed I am, I'm going to run and very quickly smoke a cigarette just so I don't fully explode if this goes wrong, because I think we're all loosely aware I might be boiling a little bit. Uh, I might be reaching a boiling point. So yeah, let's do that. That feels like it's a good idea, just for everyone's sanity, because safe to say my stress levels are high. In fact, I'll leave the game screen on. You can analyze the tactic. Why not? Okay, right. Executive issue. We're going to play this game, see if this tactic works. I think we're going to raid out. I'm really sorry, guys. I feel like I've been awful tonight. Like, just... This has not been my best stream. I feel like I've just been slowly devolving into an awful human before your eyes. It's not been my finest hour. Cannot pretend that this has been my best work streaming. I think I've just hit my breaking point with FM breaking stuff. Right. Let's go see if we can beat Bedford with this wacky new tactic that I've literally just pulled out of my backside. Hopefully we'll get a result. Hopefully. Because we are dropping like a stone. We are so far from playoff contention, let alone promotion. We just really, really need to get a win. Really need to get a win. Come on, right. Just need something to go right for us today. Anything. Come on, guys. Let's get something happen. Let's use a shout. Why not? Let's encourage them. I know I've dropped this wacky new tactic on you at no notice. Just expecting it to do something, but I really am out of ideas. And we've given away a bloody penalty. Just to keep this run of excellent form going, we've given away a penalty. That felt inevitable. Let's go more cautious. Let's do that. Oh, come on, Ronnie. Come on, Ronnie. Oh yeah, Liam. I see the. I saw the mess. Sorry. I'm glad someone else is with me on not understanding the appeal of lower league football, of Premier League football. Like, no doubt they're very good footballers, but it just feels a lot to me like just watching people fall over. I give up. I give up. I genuinely give up. Just, what is the point? What is the point in these footballers? Yeah, I was just saying, Liam, I think after this game we're going to raid out to someone who's actually able to be fun tonight, because like this, and what was that? I don't seem to be able to get anything working. I just feel like everything I know about tactics is worthless at this stage. I really do. for everything I know about tactics in Football Manager is worthless at this point, because we're just incapable of getting a result, honestly. Like, just the fact that we don't seem to be able to buy a win. And, like, I know I joke about, like, the whole, you know, you load up a save after not playing it for a couple of days and your form changes. But this is one of those days where it's almost confirmation bias. Right, all of you, stop being poor. I don't care if you're sad. I really don't care. I just want us to score a goal, really. And I'm sure if I spent ages digging into all the data and stuff in the data hub and all that kind of stuff, Brickfield's quality drops hard. Yeah, I can imagine. I know if I what little data is in the game, I'm sure if I spend long enough staring at it, I can come up with something. Sheikh Ahill's just scored, so miracles might be happening. I could probably figure out what's wrong with this team, but it just, I don't know, maybe I'm just too tired. Maybe that's it, but something isn't working. And I think as well, I can't even really dig reliably into that data, because I'm so sure that this drop in form has been caused by the update to the match engine, that all the data I've got from this season is going to be meaningless, because it's going to be based on, like, it will say things are working better than they are because the tactic was working perfectly. And that's the really frustrating. I've got a goalkeeper on the bench, and for the first time, a goalkeeper looks like a footballer. Right, Ronnie Stutter, you're coming off, mate. You're coming off because you've just not bothered today, and we'll take the Gale off, and we'll send in Honor because he's not played for a while. Maybe he's a good player now. Yeah, the data hub. I think the data hub is more confusing on FM26 than it was on FM24. Like, I could spend hours looking at the data hub on FM24. I could tell you exactly what was wrong with my team. Exactly, to pinpoint accuracy what was wrong with my team, and I could fix it. And the data hub now, I can't even find some of the things I need to fix it without clicking through 50 different menus. Like, the only information I can glean from what I have available is our defence isn't good enough. But I can look at score lines and see our defence isn't good enough. I can't see what specifically in our defence isn't good enough. Except for our goalkeepers, who all seem to have hands they don't know what to do anything with. Like, I actually feel like we'd be better off playing without a goalkeeper at this point, because none of our goalkeepers seem capable of saving anything. And like, this one's just kind of fizzling out without a trace. Like, I can berate them all I like, but we're not going to see any comeback here. I'd be very surprised. We've somehow managed to be... Oh, we've got a penalty. Person 1 is not happy with person 1 team. It's time for Jeremy Atara to miss. Couldn't make it up. You could not make it up. It's just... Right. Let's call that a stream. I think we're gonna... Well, let me go see if I can find someone who is fun and entertaining and, you know, nice to be around to raid. Just because I feel like that person is not me right now. I genuinely feel bad that I've been this bad tonight. Let's go see Benny. Let's go. Benny's always a good time. Let's go see Benny. Or actually, no, let's go see Benny. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go see Benny. Where's Benny on my list? There we go. Right. Thanks for watching, guys. Apologies again. We'll see you all very soon. Hopefully when I am back to human. Have a good night, guys. Have a good night. That's what I will say. Let's go see Benny. Let's do that when it lets me hit the raid button.